Hello everybody, welcome to Boss DigiClass, Best of Service. Today we are going to learn about simple past tense with positive and negative sentences. Are you ready? Let's start. So, what is the simple past tense? The simple past tense describes actions and states that began and ended at a specific time in the past. So, it's already happened in the past already. Yeah. And when are we using it? When the time signals refers to yesterday, last night, last week, last month, last year, or maybe this morning, that already in the past in the specific of time. Okay. So this is the time signals. This is the present. So things that already happened in the past in the specific of time here. Okay, so the example sentence. I went there last week. Yeah, so it's a finished action in the past. Okay, so next. As you know, there are regular and irregular verbs in English. Okay, the regular verbs usually when it's the verb to, you only need to add ed at the end, or sometimes only d. When it ends with e, so you just have to put the d. Right? So dance, danced. And the irregular, like sing, sang, eat, ate, yeah. But most of the verbs is like this. The verb plus ed. Example, play become played. But if it's ending with e, like, so you just need to put at, just like before. Yeah. And then when the regular verb ending with y like this, cry, okay, so you eliminate the y, replace it into I, and then you put the ed. Cry become cried. And then stop, and some verbs you need to add the double consonant and then ed like this. Stop, stops. Okay. And here are some irregular verbs. Give become gave, say become said, go become went, see become so, and then take become took. But here are only some of them. You need to look up and memorize all the verbs form, yeah, from verb 1, verb 2, and then later verb 3. And then today we are going to focus on the verb 2 because we are learning the simple past tense, which the verbs that we are using will be the verbs 2, okay? The second form of verb. So, how to form a past simple tense? Subject plus verb 2. Okay, most past tense verbs end in ed, as you know before, and irregular verb have special past tense forms, so which must be memorized. You have to memorize them. Okay, now let's make the positive past simple sentence according to the picture. Look at the verb here. Change it into the verb to form. Okay, ready? The children listen become listened. Yeah, the verb to of listen is listened to the tale carefully. It's easy, right? Okay, next. Mom, what about go? What about the verb go become? Do you know? Went. Yeah, this is the irregular verbs. That's right. Mom went to Singapore last week. If you see the time signal last week, that's me. A completed action in the past. Next, what about leave with ed? So look at this. I just put the D. That's right. I lived in Surabaya when I was a child. This is already happened in the past. Yeah. Specific time when I was a child. Next. What about this? We walked to school this morning. So how to change the verb walk, verb 1 into verb 2? Yeah, it's simple, right? And easy. Add ed, walked. Good job. Next. At the age of 23, she Yeah, finished, yeah, with ed, finish university. This is how you make the simple past tense sentences. So it's easy, yeah, and simple. So you just have to memorize some of the verb to form. Next, what about this? I study, remember it's ending with Y, so the verb to of study is studied. That's right. I studied for the exam last night. Good job. Remember, all these actions happen in the past. Completed action. Okay. Next, we loved the film. Yeah, there is no time signal here, but if you see this sentence, we loved with the film, that means they're talking about the past action. Yeah, that's already happened in a specific time in the past. Now, what about drink? He drink, the verb to of drink, drank. Yeah. So if you don't know yet the verb to of some of the verbs, so you can still look up and memorize them. Yeah. He drank too much coffee yesterday. So when it's already in the past again, we use the simple past tense. Yeah, that's means subject plus verb to. Okay, what about the negative sentence now? Okay, so in the negative sentence, we use did not or didn't. Yeah, but in the negative form, there is no difference between regular and irregular verbs. So all the verbs that we are going to use still in the verb one or base verb. Okay, but we need an auxiliary verb did not or didn't. After didn't, we add the infinitive of the verb of or verb one. He studied, if it's negative, he didn't study. Take a look at this. Back to verb one. I went, yeah, this is the verb to of go, right? So when it's the negative one, you say, he didn't go. Yeah, he didn't go. Okay, are you ready? Let's do it. So this is the positive sentence. Change this into a negative sentence, okay? They visited grandma and grandpa last Sunday. They visited grandma and grandpa last Sunday. Let's change it into a negative sentence. They, okay, and then the negative form, didn't, yeah, the auxiliary didn't. What about the visited verb? Back to verb one, visit. That's right. They didn't visit grandma and grandpa last Sunday. Good job. Easy, yeah? Since the verb back to base verb or verb one. And then you put the negative form of didn't. Okay. Next, I studied for the exam last weekend. So how to make the negative past simple sentence? I didn't, good job. And then the verb one of study. I didn't study for the exam last weekend. Good job. Okay, now, Mom went to Singapore last week. So how to make the negative sentence? Mom didn't. Okay, let's change the one, the verb to into back to verb one, right? Mom didn't go, that's right, to Singapore last week. As simple as easy it is. Okay, so when you're talking about the past, we have learned in the positive sentence, now in the negative sentence. Yeah. I knew the answer yesterday. What about now? No, the negative one. So I didn't. Okay, the verb one of knew is no. Yeah, I didn't know. And then the answer yesterday. Good job. Next, he swam yesterday afternoon. So the negative sentence, subject he, and then if it's no, in negative past simple, didn't. Yeah, remember didn't. He didn't swim. Back to verb one. Swam back to verb one is swim. Yeah, I have told you that. Yeah, he didn't swim. And then the time signal yesterday afternoon. Excellent. Good job. Next, they ate fish last night. How to make the negative sentence? They didn't. Ate is the verb two of the verbs. What is the first verb of ate? Is eat. Yeah, good. They didn't eat fish last night. Excellent. Good job. Wow, I think all of you are able to do these exercises already, right? And then now you do understand the past simple sentences in positive and negative sentence. Okay, let's do this one. Megan read the book last week. Okay, so read is kind of special. The verb of read is kind of special because read, you spell R-E-A-D in the verb one. And then what is the verb two of read? It's actually read, but the writing is still the same, yeah? R-E-A-D. So this is how we are going to read it. Megan read the book last week. Megan read the book last week. How to make the negative sentence? Megan didn't, and then how to pronounce the verb of read into verb one is read, yeah. Megan didn't read, good, the book last week. Okay. This one, I think this will be the last one. Shelly invited us to her birthday party. In negative form, Shelly, and then didn't, good. Invited become invite, yeah, back to verb one. Us to her birthday party. Good job. Yeah, I think that's it. Now you know how to make the positive and negative sentences in the simple past tense form. Yeah, we use this simple past tense form for the action or the state that happened in the specific time in the past. Okay, I think that's it first. I will see you again in the next meeting. Okay, say bye-bye, everybody. Goodbye.